I got to turn that down. YouTube doesn't like outside music. All right, welcome YouTube. Oh, there he is right away, tuning in.
Morning, Jesse.
Oh, hold on, I got to turn this on. All right, we're up and running. Got to get this turned over. They don't need to see me in the picture, that's for sure.
Oh, we got two little guys in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you give us a wave, Parker and Isaac? Yeah, there's Isaac.
There we
Isaac
go.
had a good day yesterday.
I need to have like more studio cameras is what I need.
It's not bad.
They can do one or two. Usually it's just myself and on the phone lines here.
Yeah.
All right, YouTube, let me do an audio check here. How's everything coming through? Let me know if everything's fine, if it's not hot, if it's too hot or not.
Yeah, Benny being an old bull rider, he'll understand Isaac getting stapled together yesterday.
Had an injury.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
What happened?
Well, the older brother was dragging him on the tube behind the gator and decided to take a header into the Scoria Road.
Nice.
Yeah, so he's got 5 staples in his head.
Got a war wound from it, huh?
Yeah.
All right. How's the headphone volume for you, Benny?
Headphones are good here. I like that.
Okay.
Little guitar check.
Yep.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
That does sound good.
That's a happy D chord right there. 7 a.m.
7 a.m. D chord.
D major.
There it is.
Here's the D minor. That's the saddest of all keys.
It is.
There's the happiest of all keys. Good morning.
Thought you were gonna do break out some Hotel California right there is what I thought.
Oh, man. If only I could. I'm a bass player.
Bass player. All right. So those on YouTube watching and tuning in right now here on my channel, Benny Paulson, band is called Breaking 8. And if you're watching this as a rerun on another day, you can fast forward 9 minutes to the actual start of the radio program. 9 minutes. Otherwise, you can sit and listen to us, have a little fun.
Where'd you pick up the wave at, Benny?
Pick up what?
The wave. I like that.
Well, I rodeoed for a whole long time.
He wrote it. He won many rodeos. Have you seen his rap video?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you got to see that. Yeah, not kid friendly.
No, it is not.
I'll make sure.
I think there's edited versions of the
Hoo-wee, Big Daddy Dave Williams down at KGFX. Good morning, buddy. They got the coolest names, Benny. I say this every time these guys do this. So they got Big Daddy Dave, and they got a girl, and I don't even know if this is her real name, Paisley Dunn.
I like that.
Sounds
Like one of the best
musician.
country names I could ever think of right there.
For sure.
Really Jesse
nice.
Flat. Is that Justin also? Full House, yeah.
So you can see
my-
who's watching.
My Rockin' 7W, my panel sponsor is here.
No.
And the two Hanyakers in the back there.
The 2 youngins from my house.
Yeah.
So the wave, before I forget, that's a emulated role modeled Queen wave, rodeo Queen
It
wave.
is.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah. That's I mean, not everybody can do it. I've
Well,
practiced many years.
I'm glad you just did
Perfected.
the wrist, not the elbow.
I see we have another connoisseur of rodeo Queen waves.
Maybe in a different sense, though. You don't know about that. Maybe.
I know Sarah's not up right now, so we can talk about it.
What I need here is I need another mic cable and give Justin a microphone here. This one. Yeah, there was my cords from last night I was looking for.
What are you looking for? Mic cable?
Yeah, like a long mic cable, like an XLR mic.
I got one.
Do you?
Mhm.
Yeah, let me borrow that. I must have everything outside.
You got a mic?
I got a really good, expensive one right here, too.
Oh,
It's my auctioneering mic.
yeah. Ooh.
I'm a Sennheiser fan.
Yeah, you're gonna give me the expensive mic when I can't hang on to an oil filter?
Well, that's all. You got on, off.
I like that.
You just don't have headsets. As soon as somebody calls in, you can't hear that. That's all.
fine.
Yeah.
Here you go, Parker. You're it.
These other mics pick up. Or connoisseur of rodeo queens, is what he says. Paisley is a radio name. Other than Big Daddy, yes, my name is real. Sennheisers are the best. Damn right. Except I say that and I'm using Shure broadcast mics here. Good grief. KCJB, good to have you guys tuned in to us up there. Thank you very much.
Sure, mics are all right.
It'll be at channel 4. I like their broadcast mics.
You got a little winter up north? Or? Not yet.
Yeah. About the same. We're not supposed to get as much today, the way it looks. Looking at the forecast.
Yep.
I'm all right with that.
All right, Justin, let me get a test on you.
Mic check.
There you are.
Sounds good.
Well, that mic is so bassy.
Yeah, I
Yes.
do that.
Turn that up. All right. All right, we got what we got here? 3 minutes. No, I take that back. 4 minutes.
Jeez. Not late yet, then, huh?
It's getting there.
Sun's coming up.
Morning, Wayne Muth. Good to have you tuned in there in the Mandan area. Got the backup singers
Just
behind
you
him.
want to do a vocal check on that mic? You want to
Let's-
sing?
yeah,
What do you
yeah,
wanna
yeah.
I'm not
Give me a
Yeah.
60-second little
sing? Got to do a vocal warm up.
vocal warm up.
I got a little change in my pocket going jang-a-lang-a-lang. Maybe not that one. That's gonna be too hard. Too harsh.
Too harsh on the voice right away.
No, that's a typical vocal warm up for me.
Really?
Really?
Holy cow!
Just a nice range. You don't see much. Oh, can't play guitar this morning.
Say nice range. I think a nice range when I come up into this part of the country.
Different type of range.
Yeah.
Different type of range.
Range land. That's a fun association there. I like that. Vocal range. Range land.
Do a couple strums like at full volume for me. We're gonna do a little test on that.
It's all right.
I like it.
Some of my heroes, rodeo clowns, 'cause they're there where you need them. No, they never let you down. It ain't the fame or fortune, he don't give a damn. Takes hidden hero to make a rodeo clown. That's a
All
good
right.
one there.
Yeah, I like that. Jesse, I know you're listening there in your hot tub. How was that for audio? Was there any distortion? Let me know.
Is Jesse really sitting in a hot tub?
He is really sitting in the hot tub.
That's I don't know if that's an
Saturday
image
morning. That's not an image nobody
I
wants
need
to.
right now. It's
Yeah.
too
Morning
it's
image.
too early.
Yeah.
Jesse, come on.
I'm sorry, Sarah. Your wife,
Sorry, Sarah.
not my wife.
Yeah, you guys know him too. Oh man.
I'm picturing him in a Speedo right now in his hot tub.
Good. All right. Thanks, Jesse. And ask Benny if he's playing a Martin.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
It's not a super high quality one, but for an old bull rider, it's pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
Does it sound good? It's through the
Yeah.
system.
Yeah. How's the guitar sound, everybody? Let me know how the guitar sounds.
I tuned it, so I think it's in tune.
All right. We have 40 seconds and we're going to go on
For a tuned
radio
up
side
low,
of
I think it
things.
sounds wonderful.
Awesome.
So, Benny, your mic is going to be hot.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Big Daddy Dave says your guitar sounds good. Russ Hummelvig, south of town. Sounds good. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Karen, good morning. Good to have you along at KOLY. Thank you for tuning in here. Good vocal and guitar levels. Sounds good. Awesome. Stations, 15 seconds. 15 seconds.
Oh, Jesus.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this Saturday edition of Dakota Prairie Outdoors. You're listening all across the Dakota Territory, KGFX in Pierce, South Dakota, KOLY in Mobridge, South Dakota. Heading across the border, the voice of the Northern Plains, K-Fire 550, also in Bismarck, Mandan, that is. KCJB in Minot and KLTC in Dickinson. Thank you for tuning in on the radio this morning, also on my YouTube channel. Thanks, everybody, for coming along the ride here today. You can find that at Dakota Prairie Outdoors Radio is my YouTube channel. Subscribe. The more subscribers I get, the more I can do, remote things. In the background, if you're watching on YouTube, which I think you should because we got a full house here. Hey, Berg's AI service just showed up. His left arm looks a little bit beefier than his right arm is what it looks like what's happening here. Beni Paulson from Breaking 8. Benny, how you doing, buddy?
Fantastic. Thank you so much for letting me join you, Scott.
Well, thanks for coming down in
It's an honor.
what I would say inclement weather.
Yeah, it's North Dakota, though.
It is. It's Dakota territory. We're tough enough. And then we have all these guys coming in. Justin Woolbaum from Rockin' 7W's here. Jay Berg from Berg's AI service. And the backup singers back there. Look at those guys. They're trying to hide behind and get off a YouTube channel here, but yeah. So anyway, Benny, I prefaced this last Saturday saying, I'd like to have you come down in the studio, sing a few songs, talk about your music, ranching, rodeo, outdoors, whatever we want to, because this is what we do here.
It's your show.
It is, and we're gonna have it about you though this time. So tell us a little bit about Breaking 8. What do you got going on here?
Well, we're just
who are you and what do you do?
Breaking 8 consists of our fiddle player, co-lead singer, Geraldine Wiseman from Baker, if you're familiar with, who is a super talented young gal.
And a heck of a barrel racer in Amadon this year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. She's we found her at Dickinson State University rodeo team.
Okay.
And heard through the grapevine she played fiddle. So picked her up as a fiddle player. Come to find out she's also an amazingly talented vocalist.
She is. So
it's been a big win there. She's pretty fantastic.
And her dad likes to bid on Calcutta on the rodeo derby or the demolition derby in Baker.
Interesting.
Yeah, I met him.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Sean's a great guy. He's he works at the bank there with Dean Wang at and they are so supportive. Yeah, at the Bank of Baker. So supportive of everything we do. Everything rodeo. They're just a super supportive and good business there. Good guys there.
Good. And how's the band going? I mean, you got a couple CDs right here in front, and where can you find the music?
Breaking8.com. You can find everything. Our music is on Spotify, YouTube, whatever all the downloadable places are. iTunes.
How many places have you guys played locally? You've been a lot of fairs.
Yeah.
Montana, North. You've been in South Dakota doing some shows, haven't you?
Some. I mean, this year's been tough, obviously. We lost a lot of big shows. Did the Baker, the Fallon County Fair. I guess that was one of the good things that happened this year. We were supposed to be an opening act for Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, I believe. Or is it Diamond Rio? I think Diamond Rio was a different one. Pretty sure it was Nitty Gritty. Anyway, they canceled, so we ended up getting the opportunity to headline that. So
nice.
That was one of the good things that happened this year. Otherwise, we mostly lost in all the good shows.
So how has COVID changed that for you?
I mean, we're still trying to figure that out. We're trying to make some new music and just do what we can and utilize the social medias, but mostly it's just kind of taking a hit, I guess, just like everybody else and everything in this world. But getting through it. What do you do? Fortunately, we all got other avenues.
And I was going to ask you, what's your other avenue?
Yeah, I'm plumb happy just being on the ranch anyways. I ranch is my main deal and raise bucking bulls and ranch, raising beef cattle. So that's what I love to do.
And a little farming.
I call it cowboy farming because I'm farming, but I'm a cowboy. So I'm a cowboy.
So do you take the cabs off of all of your equipment then, or what?
No. I still do it. I still do it like a real farmer. But I'm a cowboy doing it, so it's cowboy farming. And I do 300 acres usually is all, and most of that is forage for the cattle. Yeah. Do a little bit of cash crop for rotational purposes, and income is nice as well.
So how's the buck and bull industry? I know Travis Eckroth still does some of it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who else? There's quite a few contractors around here.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch. Yeah. I mean, buck and bull industry is tough right now. Even aside from a year that sucks, it's tough because there's money in it. So of course, everybody, when there's money to be made, everybody does it.
Everybody wants a piece of that pie, don't they?
Yep. And so that obviously saturates the market, so it devalues everything, so it makes it tougher to do it. But I don't even own the cows. I'm actually partners with a former student of yours, Peyton Jr. From the Zeoden Road Band.
Riva, South Dakota best family right down there. The Jurdy family.
Jurdy family, Buffalo Ranch, Lazy Cross. They're amazing. And he called me a couple years ago, and I didn't even know they own these cows. He's been kind of putting together this herd for a lot of years, and they're great genetics, bodacious, yellow jacket, some of the best genetics in the world in the bucking bull industry. And he needed a place to go with them, and I had grass, and I'm horribly addicted to the sport of bull riding. So
did he ever ride?
No,
he didn't. He just got into the owning the
he just
side.
met somebody through music. I think Mesa Pate, who is kind of works with HD Page, which is arguably the best bucking bull breeder of all times.
Okay.
And put together these cows, bought some cows, and here we are.
Yeah.
Raising them. So
that sounds like a branding adventure next year, boys in the back. I think he said he's going to bring his bucking machine down for us so we can have even more fun at branding.
Yeah.
Because the party continues here.
Seems safe.
So here's what I want to do for all the listeners out there in Radio Land all across North and South Dakota. If you want to hear a song, and we're going to test him. He said he thought he was just going to do a couple snippets of some of the stuff he was, but I was like, you know what? Let's have a little fun with this. Give me a call on my toll-free number, 888-9-DAKOTA. That's 888-932-5682. And request a song. We'll see if you can play it.
Sounds good.
Remember, I told that story last night when we were having supper about when I was growing up listening to the radio.
Yeah.
They used to do this quite a bit, but nobody does it much anymore. So I'm not positive if all stations I'm on are all country-ish stations. I don't know about that, but you know what? You play a lot of variety of music, though.
Well, like the story you were telling, I wish you'd tell that just a little bit because it's so funny. And I'm going to be similar because mostly I do just our own original stuff.
Sure.
And Chris will do songs. So it'd be like if somebody calls and wants a Chris Stapleton song or something, I'm going to be like, I don't know that, but here's a Chris
Ledoux song.
Or here's one of my songs that's better.
And we're good with that. We're really good with that here. So it says Jesse and I, we need to talk to the Chamber of Commerce and get Breaking 8 in Hazen to do some music there. So there you go. How do people get in touch with you if they want to do something like that?
Let's
book
do it.
You.
Website, everything's breaking8.com. Go to that website and there's contact info there, and get a hold of our manager, or Jesse, give me a call. You got my number.
Are you sure he's going to try to call you right now while we're on the air, though?
Yeah, I'm a little busy right now, though, bud.
Yeah.
Jay's got a challenge.
He's got, hold on, Jay, you got to give him the microphone over here. What's the challenge?
I brought a couple t-shirts with.
Okay.
If they
You got some Burgay Eye t-shirts?
I got some Burgay. I got 2 long sleeve and 1 short sleeve. If they can stump Benny, they'll get a t-shirt. If Benny goes perfect, he gets the shirt.
I like that challenge.
It's a game.
I like it.
Competition.
I like it.
We'll
All
decide
right.
what we do with the other 2.
Okay. Well, we're up against coming up into a break. Give me a little background music as I lead into the break here, Benny. That's what we need. There we go. More coming up, 888-932-5682. And you're listening to Dakota Prairie Outdoors right here on KCJB, KLTC, KFYR, KOLY, KGFX, and of course on my YouTube channel. Feel free to message me as well. You can send me a text at 701-425-6651 or give a call and see if we can get some music requests. If not, we're just going to do our own. More coming up your way right here on Dakota Prairie Outdoors Radio. Rockin' 7W has all the panels you need. Freestanding panels, windbreak panels, feeder panels, and the original protester panel. If you don't know what that is, it's a sort panel that makes sorting calves from a cow a breeze. You can do it in a fraction of time with just one person on foot or horseback. You can custom order sizes to fit your current operation, or you can start from scratch. Rockin' 7W also does trailer repair on any size trailers, mobile welding, and custom cattle hauling. Call Justin at Rockin' 7W at 701-206-1030. That's 701-206-1030. Rockin' 7W, the farmer and rancher's go-to guy.
This fall, Pfeiffer's Auctioneers has all your land and equipment needs covered. Join Pfeiffer's for these upcoming auctions, including the 15th annual Western Dakota Land Auction offering 5,000 acres in these 8 counties of Mount Trail, Dunn, Billings, Grant, Hettinger, Adams and Sloat County, North Dakota, and Perkins County, South Dakota. Also, Pfeiffer's will be offering a cabinetry business liquidation auction in Fargo and exceptional farm retirement and equipment auctions in Harvey, Gackle, and Steele, North Dakota, and Sioux Falls, South Dakota. For full inventory and details on dozens of land and equipment auctions throughout the upper Midwest, log on to Pfeiffer's.com.
These are challenging times for our state, but the North Dakota oil and gas industry wants you to know they're coming back better than ever. The Bakken is still one of the best energy resources in the world and will be for generations to come. And through it all, the oil industry remains committed to developing our state's natural resources in harmony with our great outdoors and wildlife. This message is brought to you by the North Dakota Petroleum Council. MoPro Guide Service, the best on Lake Oahe. Brent and his staff will give you the most enjoyable fishing experience, always having the latest in electronics, gear, and the most comfortable Lund boat on the water. Fish with somebody who lives in Mobridge, South Dakota, the heart of Lake Oahe. If you need a place to stay, the Morest Motel has newly updated rooms with free internet. A family-owned and operated business. Go to OaheWalleyes.com. That's OAHE Walleyes.com for the best fishing experience Lake Oahe has to offer.
Dakota Community Bank and Trust Foundation Female Program is now accepting applications from area youth enrolled in 7th or 8th grade. The Foundation Female Program was established to award recipients with an interest-free loan to purchase 5 bred heifers and assist youth in establishing their own cattle herd. For more information, qualifications, or to apply for a chance to receive a 0% APR loan, please visit your local Dakota Community Bank and Trust or go to dakotacommunitybank.com.
Western Frontier Insurance. Agents that understand you, your needs, and the community. Whether you're looking for coverage on your farm, ranch, home, or auto, you can trust that Western Frontier Insurance will find you a combination of price and coverage that works for you. No fancy jingles, no talking boxes or animals, just good neighbors helping to keep you covered. Western Frontier Insurance. Offices in Hazen, Washburn, and Wilton. Rockin' 7W has all the panels you need. Freestanding panels, windbreak panels, feeder panels, and the original protester panel. If you don't know what that is, it's a sort panel that makes sorting calves from a cow a breeze. You can do it in a fraction of time with just one person on foot or horseback. You can custom order sizes to fit your current operation, or you can start from scratch. Rockin' 7W also does trailer repair on any size trailers, mobile welding, and custom cattle hauling. Call Justin at Rockin' 7W at 701-206-1030. That's 701-206-1030. Rockin' 7W, the farmer and rancher's go-to guy. These are challenging times for our state, but the North Dakota oil and gas industry wants you to know they're coming back better than ever. The Bakken is still one of the best energy resources in the world and will be for generations to come. And through it all, the oil industry remains committed to developing our state's natural resources in harmony with our great outdoors and wildlife. This message is brought to you by the North Dakota Petroleum Council.
This fall, Pfeiffer's Auctioneers has all your land and equipment needs covered. Join Pfeiffer's for these upcoming auctions, including the 15th annual Western Dakota Land Auction offering 5,000 acres in these 8 counties of Mount Trail, Dunn, Billings, Grant, Hettinger, Adams and Sloat County, North Dakota, and Perkins County, South Dakota. Also, Pfeiffer's will be offering a cabinetry business liquidation auction in Fargo and exceptional farm retirement and equipment auctions in Harvey, Gackle, and Steele, North Dakota, and Sioux Falls, South Dakota. For full inventory and details on dozens of land and equipment auctions throughout the upper Midwest, log on to Pfeiffer's.com.
MoPro Guide Service, the best on Lake Oahe. Brent and his staff will give you the most enjoyable fishing experience, always having the latest in electronics, gear, and the most comfortable Lund boat on the water. Fish with somebody who lives in Mobridge, South Dakota, the heart of Lake Oahe. If you need a place to stay, the Morest Motel has newly updated rooms with free internet. A family-owned and operated business. Go to OaheWalleyes.com. That's OAHE Walleyes.com for the best fishing experience Lake Oahe has to offer.
On that road, but don't you worry, one day I'll settle down.
Welcome back, everybody, to Dakota Prairie Outdoors Radio. How you doing today on a beautiful Saturday morning? Well, if you like snow, if you like cold, and you like wind, you're going to love today. Benny Paulson in the background here, Jay Bird, Justin Wohlbaum, Rockin' 7W here. If you're watching on YouTube as well, appreciate you guys coming in. Give us a little history of that song right here, Benny. I tell you what, I've been using it. YouTube allows me to use it now because I say you gave me permission.
Awesome. Yeah, this song actually was written by a bullfighter buddy of mine, Cody Kerr. And we were just kind of having a sit around jam session after a rodeo one day, and he started playing that song, and I'm like, gosh, dang, that's got a good hook. That's a good song. So we took it to the band, and we worked it up and recorded it, and there it is.
Yeah, it's a great little song. I like that.
It's a really good song.
So we put out the comment here of if anybody can stump you and play some music here, and you have your headphones on, so I'm gonna go here to the phone line. Guess who called from his hot tub?
Oh no, Jesse.
Well, you boys, I was in the hot tub in the buck, just so you all know, Benny.
Oh, thanks for that. Every radio listener out there just is so happy that you just said that.
Too early.
Yeah, but nobody really is surprised. So
that's
I had
true.
to come back in the house though because my TV out there, after 4 years of being in the weather 24 hours a day, took a dive. It quit on me, so I had to come back in the house. But
I think it's a sign you're not supposed to be in the hot tub during the show
with a TV.
Yeah. Danger.
It's awesome. Awesome to see the packed house there this morning. Apparently, you're going to get some work done somewhere.
Well, I invited him up because Benny's up here, and they all rodeo guys here behind me, Jesse. So I figured,
awesome.
I have all that winter pasture fence that the elk went through.
Yeah,
guess what we're going to do this afternoon.
Okay. Now it's all making sense. Sense.
Yeah.
You should have seen. I got one of the best meals I've ever had in my life last night, and treated like royalty, basically.
Guess what she's doing right now?
She's
making her special breakfast. So I had a guy come out and trim my horse a few years back, and he did it early in the morning, and she made this breakfast, and he was like, oh my God, that's the best breakfast ever. And he had his wife text her and try to get the recipe, and she just makes it without no recipe at all. So I build it up, so you guys better like it. All right, so Jesse, what do you got? What do you got? You got a song for him or what? Because we got a whole list of text messages coming in here for different songs for him to try.
Let me tell you, Benny, quick, before I give you my song, if you're going to come out there and you want the best food in the world, you're going to get it as long as Dixie's around. Otherwise, you're getting deer sausage.
Yeah,
that's true.
Which I'd be fine with, too. That's also a favorite. Yeah, Dixie's pretty awesome.
Hey, let's try to sing Old Dogs, Children, and Watermelon Wine.
Ooh. Okay, so where do we start with that? Buy me some time, Scott.
Yeah.
So I can,
okay. Well, you're talking about buying time when we're talking to Jesse. It's pretty much easy enough to do that. All right. So we have some other requests coming in here. They say that Corey Blazer wants Jay here in the background to sing "Achy Breaky Heart," and if not, Corey gets a sweatshirt t-shirt.
Second to that.
I can play "Achy Breaky Heart" a little bit. I think
you can. You're up. We got you up. You just go ahead. Here, Benny Paulson, Breaking 8. Here we go.
I can't remember it. I played this a long time ago. You can tell the world. What's the words? Who's got it? You can tell your daughter by my leg. It's kind of a bluesy.
I like it. It's better
tell
than
your Uncle Cliff. I know you guys know this.
I don't.
But don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart. It just might. How can I not remember the words achy breaky heart?
I'm more proud that you don't know the words to achy breaky heart, because of all the radio songs that I played over the years, that is one that I've refused to play. But yeah.
Okay, Jay Berg.
Jay Berg singing? Are you?
This is for Corey.
Yeah,
this is for Corey Blazer. Okay.
This is gonna be really bad.
Don't tell my heart,
my achy breaky heart. No.
Think you'd understand. And if you tell my achy breaky heart, it might blow up and kill this man. Woo!
Yeah, that's enough of that.
There we go.
Hey, once again, this is my show, and we're not doing achy breaky heart. I'll tell you that. Hold on. We got a message. You guys are gonna like this. Todd Mitchell from K Fire Radio said, "I don't think I could hate achy breaky heart any more than I already did, but it just happened."
Todd, the radio god.
All right, what was your song, Jesse, that you wanted him to sing?
Old Dogs and
Old Dogs, Children, and Watermelon Wine.
All right,
and watermelon wine. Oof,
I'll be there this afternoon.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Jesse got him a free shirt.
Jesse got a shirt. Okay. All right. Let's go over here to the we have let's see, a text from I'm waiting. That was when I asked him to come to it says Marvin by Randy Houston, the Rancher song by Don Edwards.
Huh. Don't know that one either.
Okay. Well, Russ Hummelvig, you just got a t-shirt.
Yeah.
How about on YouTube? We have, let's see here. Can you play Starting Over by Chris Stapleton?
No, but I know a Chris Ledoux song
Boom.
that's
Let's
better.
go.
I'm sure I've heard it somewhere. I don't listen to a lot of new radio, and I love Chris Stapleton. He's obviously great.
All right. Well, we got 3 minutes, so give us a Chris Ledoux song here. Jesse, thanks for the call, man. Catch you later.
You bet. See you Monday.
What Chris Ledoux song do you want? That's
Anyone
a great one. Since we're out in the prairie, we're out on the ranch.
And we're fixing fence?
Fixing fence. You can't see anything
Yeah, that's right.
around here. You don't see him much on the big screen anymore. Kids don't ride along with Roy or Gene. That ain't really him, with all those feathers in his hat. Some Frenchman's name embroidered on his jean. But he's still out there riding fences, still makes his living with his rope. As long as there's sunshine, keep riding for the brand. You just can't see him from the road. That's my favorite, Chris Ledoux.
I do.
That's my third favorite, I think.
Third? What's your first favorite?
I think 17, because that
Yeah,
really inspired my whole
great.
life.
Yeah.
You know, I heard that song. I'm like, I want to be like this guy. I want to rodeo like this guy. I want to be everything that this guy's talking about.
Whatever happened to people like Chris Ledoux anymore? You know, I mean, if people that actually lived it and done it. Now you see, we were talking about the CMT Awards.
Mm-hmm.
I was not impressed, man. There's some stuff I have no idea who these people are anymore.
It's crazy.
Do you see that? I mean, you go to Nashville, you see that quite a bit. Is that kind of the new wave of what country music is moving into, or what?
Well, there's a wave of not that too.
There is.
That's good to hear.
Like the old school stuff?
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
You're
Good.
just not seeing that as much. You know, you got the Cody Johnsons and the Chancey Williams, and you know,
Right.
there's a lot of those guys and that are getting record deals and stuff. You're not seeing them a lot yet, but I think you will. But I think the city people are buying a lot of the stuff, and there's more people there that like what you're hearing on the radio. I don't know. It's a weird business.
It is. I got a request from KOLY in Mobridge.
Mm-hmm.
She says, do a little Ring of Fire.
Oh, yeah.
Can you do that?
I can do that.
Give me 60 seconds of Ring of Fire, and that'll time out perfect.
What's the first words to that? Is that love? Yeah, love is a burning thing, right? Yeah. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Nice.
There we go.
See, that's where the guys are supposed to clap in the background, but they're not.
Yeehaw.
That's what I miss about old school, dances. When you play a song, people they get done dancing, they turn and look and they clap at you. You don't see that much anymore, you know. It says one of my favorites here. He says, "How did it go down?" We're going to ask that question on the backside of the break here. They're asking about your rap video, so we'll get into that coming up here. I tell you what, we have more Dakota Prairie Outdoors coming your way. We're on KGFX in Pierre, South Dakota, KOLY in Mobridge, KFYR, Bismarck, Mandan, KCJB, and Minot. The first radio station I worked at, Benny, KCJB in Minot.
Nice.
They gave me my first break right there. KLTC in Dickinson as well. We'll be back with more. Benny Paulson, again, if you have a request or want to just call in and talk, 888-9-DAKOTA. That's 888-932-5682. Dakota Prairie Outdoors, more after these messages. Rockin' 7W has all the panels you need. Freestanding panels, windbreak panels, feeder panels, and the original protester panel. If you don't know what that is, it's a sort panel that makes sorting calves from a cow a breeze. You can do it in a fraction of time with just one person on foot or horseback. You can custom order sizes to fit your current operation, or you can start from scratch. Rockin' 7W also does trailer repair on any size trailers, mobile welding, and custom cattle hauling. Call Justin at Rockin' 7W at 701-206-1030. That's 701-206-1030. Rockin' 7W, the farmer and rancher's go-to guy.
This fall, Pfeiffer's Auctioneers has all your land and equipment needs covered. Join Pfeiffer's for these upcoming auctions, including the 15th annual Western Dakota Land Auction offering 5,000 acres in these 8 counties of Mountrail, Dunn, Billings, Grant, Hettinger, Adams and Sloat County, North Dakota, and Perkins County, South Dakota. Also, Pfeiffer's will be offering a cabinetry business liquidation auction in Fargo and exceptional farm retirement and equipment auctions in Harvey, Gackle, and Steele, North Dakota, and Sioux Falls, South Dakota. For full inventory and details on dozens of land and equipment auctions throughout the upper Midwest, log on to Pfeifers.com.
These are challenging times for our state, but the North Dakota oil and gas industry wants you to know they're coming back better than ever. The Bakken is still one of the best energy resources in the world and will be for generations to come. And through it all, the oil industry remains committed to developing our state's natural resources in harmony with our great outdoors and wildlife. This message is brought to you by the North Dakota Petroleum Council. MoPro Guide Service, the best on Lake Oahe. Brent and his staff will give you the most enjoyable fishing experience, always having the latest in electronics, gear, and the most comfortable Lund boat on the water. Fish with somebody who lives in Mobridge, South Dakota, the heart of Lake Oahe. If you need a place to stay, the Mo Rest Motel has newly updated rooms with free internet, a family-owned and operated business. Go to OaheWalleyes.com. That's OAHE Walleyes.com for the best fishing experience Lake Oahe has to offer.
Dakota Community Bank and Trust Foundation Female Program is now accepting applications from area youth enrolled in 7th or 8th grade. The Foundation Female Program was established to award recipients with an interest-free loan to purchase 5 bred heifers and assist youth in establishing their own cattle herd. For more information, qualifications, or to apply for a chance to receive a 0% APR loan, please visit your local Dakota Community Bank and Trust or go to dakotacommunitybank.com.
Western Frontier Insurance. Agents that understand you, your needs, and the community. Whether you're looking for coverage on your farm, ranch, home, or auto, you can trust that Western Frontier Insurance will find you a combination of price and coverage that works for you. No fancy jingles, no talking boxes or animals, just good neighbors helping to keep you covered. Western Frontier Insurance. Offices in Hazen, Washburn, and Wilton. Rockin' 7W has all the panels you need. Freestanding panels, windbreak panels, feeder panels, and the original protester panel. If you don't know what that is, it's a sort panel that makes sorting calves from a cow a breeze. You can do it in a fraction of time with just one person on foot or horseback. You can custom order sizes to fit your current operation, or you can start from scratch. Rockin' 7W also does trailer repair on any size trailers, mobile welding, and custom cattle hauling. Call Justin at Rockin' 7W at 701-206-1030. That's 701-206-1030. Rockin' 7W, the farmer and rancher's go-to guy. These are challenging times for our state, but the North Dakota oil and gas industry wants you to know they're coming back better than ever. The Bakken is still one of the best energy resources in the world and will be for generations to come. And through it all, the oil industry remains committed to developing our state's natural resources in harmony with our great outdoors and wildlife. This message is brought to you by the North Dakota Petroleum Council.
This fall, Pfeiffer's Auctioneers has all your land and equipment needs covered. Join Pfeiffer's for these upcoming auctions, including the 15th annual Western Dakota Land Auction offering 5,000 acres in these 8 counties of Mountrail, Dunn, Billings, Grant, Hettinger, Adams and Sloat County, North Dakota, and Perkins County, South Dakota. Also, Pfeiffer's will be offering a cabinetry business liquidation auction in Fargo and exceptional farm retirement and equipment auctions in Harvey, Gackle, and Steele, North Dakota, and Sioux Falls, South Dakota. For full inventory and details on dozens of land and equipment auctions throughout the upper Midwest, log on to Pfeifers.com.
MoPro Guide Service, the best on Lake Oahe. Brent and his staff will give you the most enjoyable fishing experience, always having the latest in electronics, gear, and the most comfortable Lund boat on the water. Fish with somebody who lives in Mobridge, South Dakota, the heart of Lake Oahe. If you need a place to stay, the Mo Rest Motel has newly updated rooms with free internet, a family-owned and operated business. Go to OaheWalleyes.com. That's OAHE Walleyes.com for the best fishing experience Lake Oahe has to offer. Welcome back, everybody. Dakota Prairie Outdoors Saturday edition. I tell you what, we're having fun here in the ranch studio here. Morning, Tony Malik Terrace. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Appreciate you guys. I mean, everybody on YouTube and all across the radio land. Appreciate that. Hey, Benny, I got to tell you one thing. It's the Polaris Egg Advantage. These guys at Action Motorsports, you know those boys up there at all?
Oh, yeah.
Got the Playton brothers. Went to school with their cousin here. But anyway, 10% off up to $1,500 and on any Polaris Ranger, General, or Sportsman, and they extended this through the end of the year. So, I mean, you want a company and somebody that wants to support the agricultural industry. Action Motorsports on the Strip in Mandan does it right here. So go up there, talk to Steve, Britt. I don't know who else is all up there. I mean, that's the front office guys and where you're going to be talking. Then you got the rest of the guys in the shop. That's where I hang out when I go up there. I just talk to those guys a little bit. But
man, we're looking for a side-by-side for the North Dakota Cowboy Hall of Fame raffle. Might have to get a hold of those guys to see about getting one.
Well, you want to talk about, ag industry. The Cowboy Hall of Fame sure supports that, don't they?
You betcha.
So anyway, Polaris, Action Motorsports, Mandan. Speaking of Mandan, we have a young lady calling in here. Juanita, good morning. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning. Good. Thank you.
So have you been enjoying the achy, breaky, broken heart song? How'd you like that one?
Well, I had to kind of laugh a little bit. Brings back memories.
Bad memories, probably.
So what song would you like Benny to play for you?
Oh, The Auctioneers.
The Auctioneers song?
Leroy Van Dyke.
Van Dyke, yeah.
Well, coincidentally.
No, I don't do
we
that.
have an
I don't do that. This is all you, buddy, not
in
me.
the house.
Yeah. Juanita, thank you for listening. Appreciate it. We'll see if we can get that for you, okay?
Good idea.
Okay,
you bet. Have a good day. You bet. 888-932-5682. That's 888-9-DAKOTA. You can also text it to me, 701-425-6651. Or just call in, have a little bit of fun. Let me turn your guitar up there a little bit, Benny. So you got it. I one thing, I have the face for radio, and I can auction the equipment, but I cannot sing. So that's what's going to happen. But
you don't have to sing. You got to auctioneer.
No, this is all you, buddy.
Are you sure?
I am positive. I had you on here because I like your stuff here, not mine. So get after it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Fun. Here we go.
But I'm not an auctioneer. There was a boy in Arkansas who wouldn't listen to his mom when she told him he should go to school. I'm kind of learning this as I go. He'd sneak away in the afternoon, take a little walk, and pretty soon find him at the local auction barn. He'd stand and listen carefully, then pretty soon begin to see how the auctioneer could talk so rapidly. He said, I don't know the rest. Okay, now we get to Scott's part. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 25 to 50.
I got my mic turned down. It's still my show.
It is. It is.
So let's hear a Benny Paulson original. Let's hear one from your latest album. You've been in Nashville. You just got back here a while back. How was Nashville and recording some songs, some new stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, Nashville. Well, Nashville's crazy and good all at the same time. We did some TV stuff for the Special Cowboy Moments and Wild Ride shows that we do which you're going to be on an episode from the Slope County Fair too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
We did some interview with you.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a busy time, but working on a song, I might do a little snippet of it here quick. Working on a song, kind of a tribute to bullfighters, rodeo clowns. Since I rode bulls for a lot of my life, got some other bull riders in the house, and
future bull riders in the house.
Future bull riders in the house,
yeah.
And rodeo clowns, bullfighters saved my life so many times, and I heard this song this old gentleman from Georgia had written many years ago, and decided to try to record it. So I called Flint Rasmussen, see if he'd want to be a guest vocalist on it.
And if people don't know Flint Rasmussen, you'd never watch PBR bull riding.
Yeah. He's a pretty big name. He's the entertainer for PBR and just been doing it a long time. Really, really great guy, really great entertainer. So he came down and we recorded it here a couple weeks ago. So we're still waiting to see how it turns out, but it's going to be cool. And I'll maybe do a verse and a chorus of that real quick.
Go ahead. Let's hear a little bit. You bet.
It's called Hidden Heroes. Rodeo Clowns. Here we go. Takes out his makeup, paints on a smile. There's just something about him that pleases the crowd. He's got a sense of humor, the way he carries on. He's a cowboy sidekick, he's seen it all. Some of my heroes are rodeo clowns, 'cause they're there when you need them. No, they'll never let you down. It ain't the fame or fortune, he don't give a damn. Takes hidden heroes to make rodeo clowns. So you gotta, a lot of this song is based around the music video and stuff too. So you gotta imagine, there's gonna be bullfighters saving lives, and so it's just kind of a tribute, and I think it's gonna turn out good. It's gonna be kind of a big old school Merle Haggard feel with the full band recording, and it's gonna be cool.
So who's crazier, the bull fighters or the bull riders?
It's arguable. Who's stupider might be a better question. My argument for the bull riders is at least they're running away from them. We try to get away from
those
them.
guys are going right in the
Both
heat of it.
Yeah, running to it. They're
but some of them live for that, man. I mean,
yeah,
they just want to be in there all the time.
They do, because a lot of them are adrenaline junkies, but still,
so are you.
They want to save lives. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the whole deal. But so much respect, because they're putting their life in harm's way, on the line to save these stupid bull riders. And you gotta just say, gosh, thanks for doing that, guys. And they work so hard. Got a couple of them, Justin Ward and Gus Kronberg, living out at the T2 Ranch right now.
Oh, you do? Okay,
helping out. And we're bucking bulls and got a rodeo arena built there, and so they're training all the time. And just great guys. And
you don't cover their health coverage, do you?
I do not.
Okay, good.
I do not. Yeah. Should.
I remember Jason Kraft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He saved my life probably 10,000 times. Maybe.
He did it a long time.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah. I grew up with him. Basically, awesome guy.
Yeah. And his girls are sharpshooters. Did you know that?
Didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're state champion shooters.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
just singing that song you're talking about.
Hold on. You got to get that mic up to your mouth or a little closer there.
Just singing that song you were talking about, the video, but anybody that's ever been in rodeo, I could picture it just listening to you. You don't need the video. I mean, I can see for the people that don't, you can see it, but you could picture that just done well with the words. You could just put it together.
Yeah.
Especially those of you that have been in that position before.
Yeah. And the name Hidden Heroes, the bullfighters don't get the credit they should usually. When they're doing their job, they don't get noticed because they make the save. Everything's fine. Yeah. You don't really appreciate how good they are, how much work they put in, and how much they're risking. It just goes unrecognized. So, and that's kind of the way it is with first responders everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Police, our law enforcement, our military. Yeah. These people just don't get the recognition I feel they need. So that's kind of other things we're trying to do with this song and this project as well.
A lot of people are thinking, this is an outdoors program. Usually we talk about hunting and shooting stuff, but you want to talk about one of the last events, I feel, especially in the year 2020, that still has the, stand up and does the Star Spangled Banner the right way, is rodeo. And you talk about an outdoor event. Granted, some of it's indoors once in a while, but, they moved the NFR to Texas this year. Mm-hmm. Missed out on tickets. We were on the list because we were going to go, because flights to Texas are relatively cheap from up in this area.
Yeah.
But the tickets are not. But you want to talk about one of the last ones, and I said that at the Slope County Fair this year too when I announced that rodeo is, if you don't want to stand, we'll gladly escort you off of the fairgrounds if you don't want to stand for our national anthem.
Here's a promotion too. My father-in-law brought up, it's a good deal. South Dakota, they have gone out of their way to have rodeos, being the only state doing it, supporting it. When other places like Colorado canceled, they stepped up and said, we'll have it. Mm-hmm. I think that's a great deal and just shows where the Cowboys are and what they're doing. And the Baker, the way the guys hung around afterwards.
Yeah.
It was pretty impressive.
Well, I tell you, South Dakota's has Governor Kristi Noem. I invited her on my radio program a few days, for quite a few times, but guess what she's doing today?
What?
It's the governor's pheasant hunt.
Nice.
And she didn't invite me.
Huh?
So I guess it was, I still throwing out that invitation there.
Thanks,
Governor Noem. Yeah.
She's going to be in not Vegas. She's going to be at the national finals. She's coming. We got her coming to a Wrangler World of Rodeo reunion.
Really?
And she's going to be a speaker.
You got the interview here, didn't you?
Yeah. With Kevin, she did an episode with the Special Cowboy Moments or Wild Rides, one of the two programs on RFD or Cowboy Channel, and it was awesome. So awesome. She's such a great lady. Just standing to her guns.
She's got more cojones than most guys do.
Dang
I
right.
think
Dang right.
You look at it that way.
A lot of respect for her.
All right. So we have. Do you have any other songs that you want to throw out there from Breaking 8?
How about we hear one of his original ones?
Original songs?
Yeah. How about speaking of that stuff? How about Little I've Been a Cowboy? kind of the one that started
the one
it
that
for
I
us.
use for my intros and outros for my commercials.
That's still around.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I use it all the time.
Well, we're hearing that anyway.
And YouTube, I got permission. Oh, darn.
Yeah.
You bet. Go for it.
I'm going to do I've Been a Cowboy. We're getting short of time here already, aren't we?
We are. We're getting on there. Go ahead.
So I've Been a Cowboy kind of started all this.
Backup guys, these guys know
Well,
For
then,
I've Been a Cowboy?
You got backup singers?
I love that. Here we go. I've Been a Cowboy. You can hear this also on the Wild Rides. This is kind of theme song for them programs on the Cowboy Channel. Okay, you boys ready? Yep. I've been a cowboy most of my life. Nice. I punch a lot of cattle. Got in a few fights. And I've been around a time or two. I made a little money. I spent a little too. And I've been a cowboy. Got a lot of good friends right here. Wrangled up some rough ones. Mended some fences. Rode through some hard times. Well, they ain't been that bad. It's living a cowboy is all I ever had. It's good stuff. Got time for another verse?
Keep going, man. We got time.
So I'll keep on riding. Keep hanging on tight. Through all kinds of weather. Trying to do things right. Still taking chances. Still singing my cowboy song. Counting my blessings as I'm riding along. And I've been a cowboy. Got a lot of good friends. Stuck it on some rank ones and mended some fences. I rode through some hard times. Well, they ain't been that bad. It's living a cowboy is all I ever had. Is living a cowboy is all I ever had. All I had, yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah, breaking 8 right there.
That was awesome,
I like
guys.
it.
Thank you so much.
The backup singer.
The backup singers made that.
Just think when he gets famous, you can say you've been there right away.
These guys might make us famous.
I used to say that about Beni when he was riding bulls. He made the PBR. I could actually say I rode alongside of him.
You rode alongside. There you go.
Took my money a time or two, if I remember correctly.
Not very often.
Oh, you guys are making my day. Thank you so much.
No, what a great time. So breaking8.com is the place people need to go if they want more information, if they like what they hear. And
yes, sir.
Merchandise, all that is on that
Merch
line.
store, everything you need right there. Of course, we got the Facebook pages and whatnot as well.
So how does it work when you have band members that are from so many different areas?
Well, it's tough. And then, two of the guys, the guitar player Ty and our drummer Luke, both got kids and jobs. So it's hard. We do a lot of practicing on our own, and it's really tough, especially in a year like this. But
and a little background, you talking about this last night at supper about when you're down recording. I mean, everybody basically goes down there at different times and does their stuff differently for the most part.
Yeah,
you
can. We might even have Geraldine record some of her vocals in Bismarck or at another studio.
Really?
We just send our audio tracks from down there. It all gets you do it in pieces anyways.
Yeah.
Is kind of how it works. And there's different options. When we did the Double Down album, we all were down there and we all did it together. And that's ideally how you do it. You're all part of the process because it's a creative process, and you
kind of feed off of each other too, don't you, when you do that?
Yeah. Working with the producer, you're building the songs and everybody's idea-ating. And
yeah,
it's really fun. This time it just wasn't in the cards. This was just kind of a quick one to start some of these things. So.
Yeah, it's got to be a crazy thing. You were talking about technology has changed. I mean, look, we're doing a radio program here from the bunkhouse here. I mean, it's a crazy broadband internet has been kind of the lifesaver behind COVID-19 right now, I think. So
for sure, it's a different world.
It is.
Can take advantage of these.
Well, how about one more before we go here? We got exactly 4 minutes. exactly 4 minutes, and you can have a little fun here.
Ooh, I like it. What?
Yeah. You can do a couple short ones. You can do a long. I don't care. Here, let's give one more. Beni Paulson, Breaking 8 is the name of the band. Breaking8.com, and there we go.
Boys, what do you got? What else do you guys know on my stuff?
Don't take your guns to town.
Don't take your guns to town. Dave and Goliath is pretty rocking. I think I could get through that one with just an acoustic guitar. We need drums for that one. That's a Bull Rider song though. I like it.
Yeah. You got yeah.
Okay. How about a little Wasted? Yeah, should we do Still Around? You guys know Still Around?
I think he might be singing.
That's the old. Yeah, those are good. Lucky One's great. Let's do some Still Around. That's the one. That's the one Scott's using for background. And,
let's hear more of what I just played.
Little acoustic version right here.
I like it.
I got the van all loaded down. Sorry, baby, but I'll see you around. I tried so hard to make it last, but I gotta make my fame. I gotta make it fast. And this rodeo life is all I've ever known. Live my life out there on that road. But don't you worry, someday I'll be around. And when that time comes, I hope you're still around. Jeez, I forgot the words to my own song right there. Crazy.
That happens, doesn't it?
That's just I was thinking about Jay, and that song makes me think about rodeo times. You know, back on the road, going down the road, doing it, and I get sidetracked sometimes, just remembering old times.
But that's what's nice about what we're doing here on live radio.
Yes.
Is sit back and talk about this with
Reminisce.
buddies. And, reminisce about it. Yeah, well, the old man rodeo. Really?
I got on Jared Spildy. Did you see that? Jared Spildy challenged a couple of us to get on here in 2017. I got on a couple bulls that year.
Nice.
And it felt pretty good.
I've had it thrown at me, but I haven't done it yet.
Probably wise.
Okay, we have to answer this question. How did it go down that Beni ended up in the rap video in California to a rap song? How did that go down?
Well, I'd made the PBR. That was the year I made the PBR finals, and I had an agent. I was under the Cowboy Sports Agents. It was a group of us. Like, I think there's 15 bull riders on tour at the time, and for some reason, Master P had this concept, or his people had a concept to do a music video that's supposed to be like bull riders against these rappers, like a face-off, like a competition. Yeah. They're rapping, we're riding bulls or whatever. So anyway, their Master P's people called my agent at the time, and Chris Shivers and all those guys couldn't do it or didn't want to do it, so they got down the list to me, and I'm like,
they got down the list. Huh? I like that.
And here's the best part about it: we were trailing cattle home from a long ways. Like, I'm trailing cattle, following cattle down the road. I'd just kind of gotten a new cell phone. I get a call while I'm riding, and it's my agent. He says, "Hey, you want to go to Hollywood tomorrow and be in a rap video?" And of course, I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." You know, that's a funny joke. And next morning, I was on a 5 a.m. flight to LA. It was really, really cool.
Yeah, and if you want to see that, you can find it's on YouTube. I believe it's called Hooey. Ooey.
Like OOWH. I don't know. Master P Ooey.
Yeah.
It's not
kid friendly.
It's not real appropriate. Some of the words, you might want to either mute it or. And I'm in it for literally 15 seconds.
Well, we'll continue this conversation on YouTube if you want to follow along. As for now, thanks for the radio stations. Have yourself a great weekend. Eat some meat and drink some milk. And we're continuing on the YouTube channel here. So we're not on the radio station, so now we can say what we want on YouTube.
So that's it for the radio.
That radio's fast.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it goes quick.
We didn't get to talk about hunting or nothing.
So we were talking about bull riding. I didn't want on the radio, but I was at a guy's place helping the other day, and we had a cow go down in the alleyway. And the guy's name that was helping us, really neat guy, Rocky, but had the gray, long mustache, just looked the old rodeo type. And Anyway, long story short, I'm laying on top of this cow trying to get a log chain around her so we can get her out. And he's holding me by the back of my coat. And all of a sudden, I just start having flashbacks of, this is someone holding my flapjack. And I look around and I look at him and I says, you don't got to worry. I said, I used to do bull riding. He goes, well, why the heck am I holding on to you? He says.
There ain't a set of horns that's going to come up and whack you in the face.
No, she was a red Angus, but she was.
Red Angus. Red Lives Matter, too.
Yeah.
Oh, darn it.
Gosh.
Well, I tell you what, if nobody has anything more here, I appreciate YouTube. I appreciate you. Benny, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Jay, Justin, the Wild Bunch.
Boy, yeah. Jeez, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Give me a price for your singing services. We'll get you on the road.
All right. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, YouTube. Remember to keep subscribing and share
waves?
these videos.
Queen waves?
Queen waves.
Queen waves.
Queen waves. All right. See ya.
If a queen has a callus